Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite nurse JT. I film about nursing, adolescent gist, lifestyle, travels, and a range of other good things you want to hear from this channel. Today's vlog is about adolescent gist. If you're new here, welcome. If you subscribe already, welcome back. Please subscribe, like, and share our videos so you get notified on videos we upload here. We love you. We are family. Welcome. So let's quickly jump into adolescent gist. Who is an adolescent? Adolescent is a period of transition from childhood to adulthood, and it ranges from 10 to 24 years. So what are the changes in an adolescent? We have, for the males, we have deepening of the voice, Adam's apple, height, pubic hair, and armpit hair. They also have sex hormones that become active, or sex production at this period. We have, for the female, we have changes like lightening of their voice, pubic hair, armpit hair, or they also have mammary glands. They also have hormonal changes. Their hormones, their ovaries begin to work at this period. So we'll not go deep into health, we'll not go deep into their reproductive organs. We'll just talk a surface of changes in adolescence. So adolescence is a transition, as we said earlier, transition from childhood to adulthood. So this period is a challenging period for parents, a challenging period for elder siblings. It's a challenging period because this period, adolescents tend to have independence and wants to make decisions of their own. So families find it very difficult to bond with their adolescents. It is for families to create structures as their children grows from stages to stages. For families to create structures or to make provision for spaces to accommodate an adolescent. There should be parental changes in every stage of a child's development. So we are going to be hearing 7 tips on how to create or to build authentic relationship with your adolescent or your teens. Number 1 point on my list is be a good example. What do I mean by this point? Being a good example is be the role model you want to adolescent, or you want your adolescent to emulate from. Be the role model. If you don't want your adolescent to smoke or abuse substances in future, you need to be that role model you want to see in your adolescent. If you don't want your adolescent to be promiscuous, you need to be that role model that you want to see in your adolescent. Be a good example in words, in actions, in the way you behave, in the way you carry yourself, in what value you place on yourself, your reputation. Carry yourself like the model you want your male or your female adolescent to emulate and to become a responsible person in the society. The second point is show love and care. How can you show love and care to an adolescent? Buying their immediate needs. For the females, when you know that this period they have menstruation, like for the females, and the males, they don't have too much, but they have those things that are bothering them. Some of them go through wet dreams, and the rest of them. It's for you to show them love, bring them close to yourself, show them care, tell them that you care, tell them that you love them right from the home, tell them they are beautiful, tell them they are handsome right from the home, because when they go out to the society to get that information, it will not be easy for you in the house. They want to display it at home. So you need to tell them how beautiful they are, how handsome they are, that you love them and you have their interests at heart. You love them and you're concerned about them. That you punish them does not mean you don't love them. You punish them to correct them. So you need to do what? Show them love and care. The third thing is spend time together. How can you spend time together? Spending time together out of your busy schedule, out of your work schedule, weekends, create time. There's this particular couple I emulate so much. The husband always create time when their children were coming up, when they got through that adolescent age. They'll always create time, especially maybe during weekends. Any program they have to suspend that program to make out time for the adolescent. Tell them what to expect in a female, tell them what to expect in a male, tell them those changes that occur in their body, talk to them, give them a heart-to-heart talk. Just tell them what you think about adolescents. Just throw a topic about adolescents and make them air out their view. That is the way to spend time together. Leave your own room and go to their room. In as much as they want their privacy and want independence, want to make decisions at all times, leave your room at times, go to their room. Look at what they watch, look at what they listen to, look at what they play with, look at what they associate with. Be around them, be their friend, make them your best friend. Make them your best friend. The fourth point is set boundaries. In as much as you are trying to guard and build friendship at home, you are still the adult. You need to have boundaries. You need to create boundaries for your adolescents. Set boundaries mean in guidance and in authority, you need to create boundaries for them to follow. You need to guide them and give them authority. They don't need to be permissively trained like you allow them to do. You tell them, you just be saying, this is a child, is coming up. That thing you fail to correct. A lawless person become irresponsible in the society. That's where we have irresponsible people, permissive parenting, permissive elder ones, permissive neighbors, permissive parenting at home from families. That is where irresponsibility stems out from. So you need to tell them, you need to set boundaries. That's the fourth point. Set boundaries for your adolescent. Set boundaries for your adolescent. Tell them where they are rich and where they are not to reach. Tell them when to come back home and when they are not to come back home. They know that this is what their parents go out with. This is what is our standard in our family. That's the way to be. And you don't talk to them harshly. You don't say it in a way that they will feel run down at, or they will have low esteem of themselves or think low of themselves. You need to tell them, guide them, create that friendship. Start creating friendship, create rapport. It starts from when the baby becomes or is still on your hand. That's when you start building friendship. How your eye-to-eye contact with your baby creates bond with you and your child. So that's way to create love. That's the fourth point. Set boundaries. In guidance and in authority, create boundaries or set boundaries. The fifth thing we want to talk about is listen. Always listen to your adolescent. Some of you become so busy that you don't listen to an adolescent. You don't listen to what they want to tell you. At times you can go to a park. You can have a separate time with your male adolescent or your female adolescent in a quiet place. Just give them a listening ear. Create time out of your schedule, out of your days. Listen to them. That is the way to build trust. Anybody that is listened to tends to build trust in that person that listens to him. If an adolescent derives solace or gets solace from a peer outside, and that peer listens to him, maybe for example a young adolescent, a female adolescent gets pregnant and has always wanted to talk to the mom and is not listening to the mom, will always tell her, oh, I'm too busy, I'm coming back late, I'm very tired, all those excuses. When she goes out to a peer that has a negative experience or a negative information, we give that adolescent girl the negative information she has. So you need to listen to your adolescent. Spend time to listen to your adolescent. You can take them out, go to a quiet place, go to a park, go to a museum, go to a zoo, go to a resort, sit down with them, have time with them. The little way you can, just listen to your adolescent. Listen to your adolescent. That is very, very, very important. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. The sixth thing is share your experiences. In as much as you don't want to make your adolescent feel that you have lived that life, I don't want her to know, I don't want him to know. Tell them that these things they are passing through, that you've already gone through it. That is the way to manage situations or problems that are faced with the adolescent. That's the way to manage it. When you tell them your experience, they will know that those experiences they have is not new. Tell them your ugly experiences, tell them your positive experiences, Tell them if you were the godly parent or you were godly in your childhood. Tell them how godly you are and what helped you during your period. Give them stories. Give them example. You can use the example of friends around you, how you live your own life and how your friend live his own life, and the repercussion and the consequences is derived from the life he lived, maybe a negative lifestyle. So you need to tell and share your experiences with your adolescent. That is the way to create authentic relationship. The seventh and the last point is be respectful. Yes, parents, you heard me. Be respectful. Yeah, you may ask, how will I be respectful to an adolescent? It is very easy. When you talk down on an adolescent in public, you make that adolescent to be very ashamed of him or herself. You make that adolescent to have a low self-esteem. He grows up with that mentality that I am nothing good. Nothing good can come out of me. You use abusive words, you run the adolescent down, you use abusive words to talk to the adolescent, you make the adolescent to feel less of himself. So let's be choiceful, or have choice of words we use on our adolescent. Let's have choice of words we use on our adolescent. That's the way to create friendship. An adolescent will not confide in you if you are always abusive to the adolescent. If you are always telling the adolescent you look ugly, you are nothing good can come out of you, the adolescent cannot build trust in you. There was a video I made about how to prevent violence. I said, if anybody tries to abuse you, get away or walk away, tell it to a trusted adult. How can that adolescent have a trusted adult? Is by doing what? By having someone around him that he feels respected. At times, parents can punish an adolescent, and you can also apologize and say, I am very sorry. You made me to do this. You made me to do that. But I still love you. The Bible says God corrects those he loves. You can use biblical standards. If you don't correct him, he becomes so irresponsible. So these 7 tips I have given you, I hope it is helpful to you as you apply it to build authentic relationship with your adolescent, with your teen. It will go a long way to build a healthy society. In as much as it is a very, very difficult period for parents, very difficult periods for families, it is worthwhile. This transition is worthwhile. You will appreciate it in future when this adolescent come out to become a responsible person in the society. Make your adolescent best friends. Make your adolescents your best friend. Make your adolescent your best friend, and you will not regret it in future. Make them feel love. Make them that you care. Show them that you show concern for them. Tell them that they are beautiful. Tell them all the sweet words that a guy or a girl will tell them outside. They get it from the home, and they find solace in their home, and they will find it very difficult to get information that are negative from outside. Use the word of God to train your kids. Use the word of God to train your adolescent. Guide them with the word of God. That's the only manual we have to correct our wrongs, or to correct the wrong living we have. So use it to guide them, use it to encourage them, use it to tell them that these experiences will only pass, and they will become used to it, and they become mature adults in the society. They will become useful to their generation. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video is very helpful. I pray for you, family, that is passing through a difficult time with an adolescent. I pray that God will send help your way and will give you strategies, open your eyes in the dream, and tell you those things that you need to do. If you have any other suggestion, drop it in the comment section, or what you need to add to make bond, to create bond between adolescents and family, between adolescents and parents. Drop it in the comment section, and we'll be glad you did. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Thank you. On your way out, please do subscribe, like, and share our video.